This hour for you on Daybreak, we take a look at some local educators up for Teacher of the Year.
And a local group is aiming to crack down on sexual predators in the area. How truckers are trying to get evidence into the hands of prosecutors.
And we need to bring you the latest on COVID-19 exposures in Springfield and more. It's all ahead this hour for you on Daybreak.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Today is Wednesday, August 26th. I'm Jennifer Abreu.
And I'm Joe Moreno. A lot to get to for the next hour. We've, of course, got to make a pet connection on this Wednesday. That's always good to do, right?
Yes, it's always fun. Yeah, it's a little, I don't know, just like a happy segment.
Yeah, always good to meet the animals and then hopefully send them on their way to a new home. And, of course, we always got to watch out for the forecast out there, too. Elisa Raffa is with us today looking at another calm start here in Springfield.
Yeah, it's been quiet this morning, but busy when you look at the forecast because we are tracking Laura.
Yeah, and as you said earlier, it is just on its way, and you get busier through Friday as it gets closer to us.
Right, we're expecting a landfall on the border of Texas and Louisiana Thursday morning, so tomorrow morning, and then we'll find those remnants by Friday. But this morning, we're starting out quiet with sunshine and temperatures in the lower 70s. It's 70 degrees in Springfield, so again, a warm, sticky, and quiet start. It is 72 degrees in Branson, 70 degrees in Harrison, and 70 degrees in Springfield. With dew points in the middle 60s, it's a little bit sticky out there, but you could see more reds creeping in from the south on the Muggy Mirror map. More of that tropical air mass is creeping into the area. Now, that tropical air mass could bring you some spotty showers or storms this afternoon. Most of us will be dry, so don't expect any road hazards. Springfield kids are homeschooling today. You'll have an increase in cloud cover, a couple of showers and storms this afternoon with that high up around 90 degrees. If you are headed into school, you'll find that high again around 90 by dismissal. So there's Laura. It's a Category 2 hurricane still in the Gulf of Mexico. Not really finding anything on the coast just yet, but we're expecting a rapidly intensifying hurricane on the coast and heavy rain here. Details on that coming up next.
Thank you. Moving on to some local news now. Truckers Against Predators is a group looking to catch adults in the act of meeting up with children for sexual encounters, and they are looking to change evidence laws. Truck driver Anthony Green exposes alleged predators with the help of a team that consists of about a dozen women. Those women create fake profiles posing as 12 or 13-year-old girls. And he says once adults reach out, engage in sexual dialogue, and propose to meet up, that's when they meet Green, who takes videos that are eventually shared to their more than 65,000 followers on social media. Green says they do exposures mostly in Missouri and Arkansas, and some in other states as well. But right now, by Missouri law, evidence gathered by these civilian efforts are not admissible in court. Through a petition on their website, Green says he hopes that will change soon.
What we're going to do is we're going to get 50,000 signatures, and we're going to go to lawmakers. We're going to set it on their desk, and we're going to tell them that they need to work with us like every other state does, because we obviously do a good job, or we wouldn't have convictions all over the country.
Green says they always notify police prior to an encounter, and he says their actions have led to charges in some cases.
In some education coverage this morning, we are in the first week of a new school year. You'll certainly recall, though, the end of last year ending in an unprecedented way, as teachers had to quickly adjust to keep lessons going for their kids. Some of those standouts, though, have now been recognized as Missouri's Teacher of the Year semifinalists, including 3 from the Ozarks. While helping shape lives in the formative years of children and teens, it's always important to remember the impact that teachers leave. And it starts with their urge to spread what they love.
I really enjoyed math, and I really liked the sense of wonder it brought to me. And I wanted to share that.
I love seeing kids excel, not just in the classroom, but with hands-on activities too.
You got to keep your ear to the ground and you got to be hip.
Those 3 teachers have hit all of those prerequisites to qualify them as Teacher of the Year candidates for the Show Me State. Central High's Armando Johnson is entering his 22nd year teaching Spanish.
I just think it's so beneficial to learn a second language. It doesn't matter what it is, because it improves your overall communication with people. And the more languages you know, the more open your world would be.
Jesse Baker is in his 7th year of math at Billings High.
There are certain kids that enjoy the challenge of math, and so that itself is its reward. But for other kids, you really have to make it apply to what they're doing right now in their life.
And Tanya Claybrook is in year 22 of teaching 4th graders at Highlandville Elementary.
I like the rigor in the classroom and the very hands-on approach. I'm definitely one of those teachers who I let the kids open and explore themselves.
All 3 have committed to helping kids in the Ozarks grow, and getting some recognition for it has always been an added perk.
So being nominated, it's really surreal.
It's great for our school, it's great for our district, and it's just, I think of our kids.
Yet no matter who the finalists and winners are, it's a shared thought that all teachers in Missouri remain in this together.
Educators as a whole, we are all in the same boat, and we have just learned so much to lean on each other. The saying, grace before grades and love before lessons, that's going to be the motto for this year.
Those finalists for Teacher of the Year will be announced tomorrow. We'll see if any of our local reps from the Ozarks make the cut then.
Continuing to update you on COVID-19 cases, according to Springfield Public Schools, an individual who attended 6th grade orientation at Reed Academy tested positive for COVID-19. They were at the event on August 20th. That was last Thursday from about 5:15 to 5:45 p.m. Interaction with and exposure to the positive individual is considered limited, so others also at the event are not considered direct contacts but should monitor for symptoms. Meanwhile, SPS says an individual with the YMCA before and after school program at Gray Elementary has also tested positive for COVID-19. SPS says anyone who may have had close contact with the individual will be contacted with specific guidance. All others are encouraged to monitor for symptoms.
We're starting out with some dry roads on our Color 10 live drive this morning. Just a warm and sticky start. You'll have some spotty storms possible this afternoon, 90 degrees by dismissal. Plus, we're tracking Laura, now a Category 2 hurricane. Details on its intensifying landfall and heavy rain in the Ozarks coming up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Jennifer Abreu, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Alisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.